Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Last time, we escaped the Fade. We were locked in the Fade with this mysterious Darkspawn called the First One. But then some witch used that guy to rip open the veil and sent us all back to the real world, including this spirit here, which is now possessing a dead Grey Warrior, or a Grey Warden. So, that's all been taken care of now. The witch is dead. The dragon that spawned after her is dead. Everything is dead. So peace has been restored to this marsh, and we have taken care of everything we need to do here. We have found all the missing items, and we have gone on a little fetch quest, a little riddle hunt. So let's return to the Grey Warden's Keep, shall we? We are back here in the city of Amaranthine. I think we'll head to the Chantry and turn in a few more quests. We've probably found a few things that we'll get paid for, and I don't think we'll have enough money yet, but we are acquiring quite the treasury. And soon, very soon, we'll be able to pay our builders to be able to increase the fortifications around our tower.
What happens when this body of yours expires?
How long does such a process take?
I don't know. Can you still walk around once you're simply bones?
So I'm led to believe, yes.
That is incredibly disturbing.
Ooh, we're going to have a walking skeleton, a ghost skeleton on our team, eventually. Unless we give this thing a proper burial, which we should, but first we're going to have to find Justice a proper home. Or, I don't know why we can't just simply send him into the Fade. I know Wynn's not here, but I'm sure she'll be able to confirm for me that we can just perform that ritual. We'll send this guy to the tower, and we'll send him back to the Fade. I don't know why that wouldn't work. Hello?
Kristoff. Oh, thank the Maker.
Oh, this is going to be awkward.
I fear you are mistaken, mortal.
Kristoff? Why are you... What has happened?
Oh boy, how are we going to... Alright, let's just first say that this is not Kristoff. Yeah, you were Kristoff's wife, were you?
I am his wife.
Your husband is gone, and I inhabit this body now. His death will be avenged, I assure you.
Avenged? You've desecrated his body, how dare you?
It was not intentional. There was...
Get away from me!
This body has memories of this woman. Aura is her name. I did not know she would come.
I don't blame you. Don't worry about it. There's nothing you can do about it.
I must rectify this somehow. Intentionally or not, I have done this woman a great disservice.
I think if you try and fix this, you'll just make her angrier. We should let her grieve.
I cannot. My memories suggest her home is in Amaranthine. It will prey on me if we do not seek her out. There must be something that could be done to assuage her pain. Something.
I'm sure we'll figure something out.
The Darkspawn call our attention, but should we get the chance to seek her out, I would be grateful.
Justice for Kristoff. Yeah, being the spirit of justice, I can see why he would want to do this. Yeah, looks like a lot of things have happened since I was last here. A couple of people want my attention. Alright, first things first, I have at least 80 sovereigns, so Explosive Dwarf, Dworkin Glavinac.
You arranged for quite the welcome for us, didn't you, Commander? Not that I mind. Gave me a chance to do some proper testing.
So you were the one who blew up the Darkspawn at the beginning, I remember. I saw that. It was quite the explosive entrance you made.
Oh, kind of you to notice. That was my work. The name is Dworkin Glavinock. Some call me Dworkin the Mad. That don't ruffle my beard, though. You have to be a little mad in my line of research.
Hey, I've had plenty of friends who are crazy. What's a dwarf like you doing at the vigil?
King Harrowmont has a long memory for those who've helped him. The king figured the least he could do was send a few mad dwarves the warden's way.
Yes, I suppose that was kind of him. Don't blow yourself up.
I'll be careful. Careful-ish.
Right. Speaking of, I have a bunch of gold for you.
Oh, you're back to visit old Dworkin?
And to give him a pile of gold. Oh wait, maybe I'm confusing this dwarf with a different dwarf. Dworkin, did you invent those explosives?
I developed these particular formulations, but it's the Kunari who perfected the art. That just gets in my craw. Sullen, ashen-skinned giants shouldn't be allowed to outsmart dwarves. So, I've been conducting experiments on lyrium sand and other volatile ingredients.
Sounds dangerous.
I and that it is. Lost a cousin to it. And some apprentices. But a stable formula would put a mess of hurt on the Darkspawn. Let us retake some of our lost tags.
I'm always up for bringing the hurt to the Darkspawn. How can I help you?
If you got a mind to, aye. We used up all the explosives on those Darkspawn. I can make more, but I'm out of lyrium sand. Lyrium dust is all over the place, but that's too fine. Dust's good for fuses, but not the boom I'm looking for. With real lyrium sand, I can set the lads to work.
All right, I'll look for some lyrium sand for you.
I'll be careful. Careful-ish.
Right, you said that. All right. Dworkin is crazy, and he wants lyrium sand. He is not the dwarf I wanted to talk to. Who is the other dwarf? Okay, Voldrick here. Voldrick is the sane dwarf with the orange beard, and not the explosive dwarf.
I don't suppose you've reconsidered? Coin comes and goes, but dwarven walls never fall.
Here is 80 sovereigns, and I hope I get some awesome fortifications.
It will be, Warden. Good luck to anyone who tries to breach these walls. Ha!
Excellent. Good to hear. Lost some money, but I hope it's well worth it. Okay, and I found more ore for you, my friends.
Psst, Warden.
Yeah, what is it, Wade?
Horen is content to let me craft away in obscurity under dreadful conditions. Never a care for the art of crafting. But you're not so dreadfully common.
How kind of you to notice. I certainly appreciate the finest weapons and armor.
Exactly. I want to make wondrous things a dwarf and craftsman would appreciate. If you come across any fantastical materials, could you perhaps visit old Wade?
Wade, what are you about?
Oh, nothing. Remember, fantastical materials.
I really like this guy. He's very amusing. I did find I found some materials for you.
Yes, Commander?
I've got this ancient dragon bone here.
Where did you find this? I could make a blade unparalleled. Oh my. Where's that list? Quick, gather these things. Hurry, there's history to make here.
Do I have to find more materials for you? Okay. He wants me to bring him a diamond, a fresh dragon egg, Grandmaster Flame Rune, and Greater Warmth Balm. Well, these first two are easy enough. I'll try and hold on to any Grandmaster Flame Runes I find, but a fresh dragon egg, that's, I'll keep an eye out for that.
Seneschal Veril has been looking for you. Please go to the throne room.
Alright, we'll go talk to the Seneschal. Apparently some very important business has arisen. But first, Sergeant Maverleys.
Commander, the men cleared the rubble. You'll have to see what they found for yourself.
Excellent. Show me.
Here we are. Look at her.
I knew it led to the deep roads. I could smell it.
It looks safe enough to climb down. Find a way to stop the Darkspawn from coming back this way. Good luck.
Okay, thank you. And good. We didn't just jump down in the hole. There's some ladders we can get back out. Alright, let's advance. I think we're good. We're all properly equipped for the most part. Let's see what's down here in the deep roads.
I believe you have a responsibility to your fellow mages.
That bit of self-righteousness is directed at me.
You have seen oppression and are now free. You must act to free those who remain oppressed.
Or I could mind my business in case the Chantry comes knocking.
But this is not right. You have an obligation.
Yes, well, welcome to the world, Spirit.
Justice, please don't provoke Anders. He's already enough of a handful. Ooh, we got golems down here. And it looks like they may have killed a Darkspawn. There's an offering here. A small offering of treasure lies here. I could add a diamond to the offering, add a golden idol to the... Do I even have a golden idol? Let's put the golden idol there, see what that does. Frenzy added. Not sure what that did. Well, either way, the golems aren't attacking us, so let's just leave. We have some Darkspawn to fight, I think. Yeah, this is pretty much a tie here. This does connect to the deep roads, it would seem! And there's a gate here. Goes even deeper, it would seem. Alright, what else do we have first? Before we go down that way... Yeah, it seems like this is a dead end. Alright. Let's continue down here and see what else we have. Deeper... We're pretty much going to end up in Orzammar at this rate. Hello? Some kind of ritual site. Some bones over here. Oh, okay. Skeletons are attacking. Let's fight them off. Deeper and deeper. Probably gonna find a lot more Darkspawn, but we'll keep pressing forward. Gotta see where this goes. Is this bridge gonna collapse? It feels like this is about to collapse on me. Nope. Ooh. Oh, the Dark Theurge. It's some kind of lightning wraith. Kill it. This thing has taken down the other two teammates, but Justice and I are still standing. Oh, it's so close to death. Come on. Okay, my teammates are back up. And it's a strange apparatus. Yes, it is. Wraith's Vengeance. Oh, I guess we just got rewarded for killing that thing. Good. Get this ogre out of the way. Nice brutal kill. A nice dramatic death. Let's take it a few more. Oh, okay. The ogre has come back. It is possessed. Let's defeat this ogre a second time. Possessed ogre commander's ghost. And next time, stay dead.
Commander, the ancestors favor us indeed. This is a dwarven barrier door. Before old Calharol fell, she nearly had it complete. Only the mechanism needs work. If they'd only had a bit more time to finish, Orzammar wouldn't be all alone.
So we're gonna... Oh, can we establish a second dwarven city underneath this Vigil's Keep?
Won't take me long to fix up the mechanism. Poor sods were nearly done.
So just a matter of seconds?
This is proper dwarven engineering. You stand back now.
Okay, I'm impressed already. Got some automatic doors. It's pretty fancy technology.
Should buy us a few years. A decade if we're lucky.
That'll give us time to devise a more permanent solution.
Okay, I guess the Darkspawn have been secluded off and can't make their way back up to Vigil's Keep. That's something. Let's go back now.
Of course.
Now that we're back up here on the surface at Vigil's Keep. Hello, Voldrick. You have an update for me?
Warden, I did warn you about the stone in these parts. Human masons will use whatever's at hand, but for proper walls, you need proper stone.
What kind of stone do you need?
The nearest quarry has some miserable slate nonsense. I need proper granite. The darker the better. I don't suppose, you know, in your travels...
If I find tons and tons of granite, I will grab it all and bring it here.
I'll be here. Don't tarry too long. Got a wall to rebuild.
Right. Alright, so let's see if we can find more of that heavy stone that he wants. Dwarken Glavanak, the crazy dwarf.
Oh, you're back to visit old Dworken?
I sure have, you mad dwarf. I found some lyrium sand.
Wonderful. We can start making more explosives.
Warden, before you let my brother blow himself to little bitsies, tell him to be careful.
Don't listen to Voldrick. I know what I'm about.
And how many apprentices have you lost? 3? No, 4?
We'll know the risks. If we succeed, our names will go down in history.
Push yourselves hard. We need those explosives. Or, your brother is right. You're no use to anyone dead. I'm actually having a tough time making a decision here because I don't want him to die. But above all else, we need to defeat these Archdemon Darkspawn things. So, yeah, don't push yourselves hard, but we do need those explosives. Do what you will.
Aye, Commander. Thanks for your help. Please, take these. Use them to give those beasties a what for.
Dworken the Mad's explosives added. Alright, I think we're done here outside Vigil's Keep. Let's head up because the Seneschal wants to speak with us.
Hey, Commander. We need to talk.
Sure. I'm happy to talk, Ogren.
Dreams. You get them? This is a Grey Warden thing, huh? Why didn't anyone tell me?
Are you having dreams now that you're a Grey Warden? I guess I didn't really put that together. Dwarves can't dream, but Grey Wardens do dream, so now I guess Ogren is forced to have dreams. You're Ogren, fearless! You eat nightmares for breakfast!
Yeah, this particular dream put me right off my breakfast. In my dream, I saw one of those bloated, vomit-smeared broodmothers, and it had Hespe's face. You remember Hespeth, don't you?
No.
Bronca was there and whispered, "It's time." And Hespeth screamed and 1,000 Darkspawn burst from her.
I don't remember who Hespeth is, but that does sound gross and strange.
You're telling me. Then the Darkspawn surrounded me and started talking, asking me if I would like lemon in my tea. And could I please teach them to read and write? And one of them kept repeating, "Where's the baby?" And that's when I woke up.
I don't think that was a Grey Warden dream. I think you just might have had a dream. But then again, you're a dwarf, so I don't know.
Huh. I do get other dreams about Darkspawn, mostly shadows and murmuring, but nowhere scary. Thanks for listening, Commander.
Sure. Ogren, I think you should know that dreams are mostly just gibberish. Your mind is playing tricks on you. You don't have to worry about that too much. Okay, now that we're here in Vigil's Keep, we can probably do a few more things, maybe talk to our teammates.
Should we get a move on?
Okay, never mind. I thought maybe this would be like the area, kind of like the camp where I could talk to my teammates.
This world of yours is far more colorful than I imagined, and more noisy.
But apparently not, sadly.
This is a chest of belongings once owned by the man whose body I now inhabit. His essence lingers upon these objects like dust.
His essence lingers upon the objects like dust, so you can feel them.
I can even hear it whispering his name into the ether, in the Fade. Nothing outlives the spirit that created it. Here, everything does. This world has fingerprints on top of fingerprints. Witness to beings long dead.
Yeah, that's the real life for you. Is there anything you can tell me about these fingerprints?
How does one describe a sensation? I have no words for it. The man who owned these things was a Grey Warden like yourself, yes? We intend to avenge him?
We kind of already have, because we killed the first guy who attacked him, so... Yeah, the Darkspawn who killed him is dead.
And yet it had masters that set it to the task. They are not dead, surely.
Yes, then we will avenge him.
Good. These Darkspawn are a cancer within the heart of this world. But there is nothing that can be done just yet, is there? A world so full of beauty that beauty goes overlooked. I must see it with different eyes.
Justice approves. Yeah, we'll make progress. We're gonna eventually make our way to whatever demon caused all this to happen in the first place, and sort things out with it, probably by killing it. Okay, Seneschal Varel, what do you need me for?
All rise. The Warden Commander and Liege Lord of all Amaranthine enters.
I've held it off as long as I could, but you hold the right of high justice on your land. Certain matters of court must be decided.
Can I delegate this task? A little warning would have been nice.
There is a matter with Sir Temmerley that simply couldn't wait.
Alright, is there anything I should know?
By custom, the claimants make their case to you. I'll advise you after, then you rule. The Seneschal of the Vigil can hold court as well, if the Arl commands it.
Let's begin. Whatever it is we're gonna do, let's just do it.
Be seated. The Warden Commander will first hear the matter of the Crown against the sheepherder Alec.
On behalf of the Crown, I submit that Alec stole 2 bushels of grain bound for the garrison in Amaranthine. When confronted by soldiers, he confessed. The punishment for theft from the Crown is death by hanging.
What say you, Alec?
My sheep were slaughtered by the Darkspawn. My family was starving. I asked for mercy. Commander, mercy.
The poor bugger. Had he stolen from anyone besides the Crown, he'd escape with a flogging.
Well, we have to set an example that people can't steal from us. Although, yeah, I don't think death by hanging. Yeah, that's not going to solve anything. Join the army? No, I don't think the sheepherder will be very... I am not without mercy. Flog him, give him a light flogging, and send him on his way.
Thank you. Thank you.
The next matter is of a civil nature. Lady Liza Pacton is the sovereign of Terns Down.
I prefer to speak for myself. The old Earl Rendenhall made certain promises to me. Some of these he committed to paper. I was given the right to the incomes of the Southern Bridge.
And what part did you take in Hal's conspiracies, Liza? To get such a fruitful prize? I am Sir Darren, and it is my land she seeks. Taken from me because I was one of the few nobles who stood against Tern Logain.
Commander, Sir Darren is an ally, and Amaranthine has precious few who support you wholeheartedly.
If there's any hope of persuading more nobles to your cause, you must be fair-minded.
Okay, I will take that into consideration. Thank you. Oh, it looks like I have to make a decision now. I thought I was going to be able to inquire further. The document is genuine, and the land belongs to Lady Lisa, or I can say the Arl was a traitor, and Sarah Daring gets to keep his holding. Or I could claim the disputed land for my own. I don't think that's going to win me any friends. Although, yeah, war is expensive. I prefer to be a little more diplomatic about this, though. I have a persuasion option. It's legal, but I swear I'll make this up to you. Yeah, I have to be fair-minded, so if the documents are genuine, the land belongs to Lady Lisa. But don't worry, Darren, I swear I'll make this up to you somehow.
My father built that bridge. But, very well. I place my trust in you.
The commander has spoken. The matter is resolved. Bring in Sir Temele the Ox.
Wait, how much of this stuff do I have to do?
Sir Temele stands accused of a murder most foul. You and your men came upon Sir Tamra in the dead of night and did cravenly ambush her. You dare too much, Captain Garavel. I am noble-born and will not submit to your accusations. You are accused of murder, sir. My soldiers found you fleeing while Sir Tamra's blood was still hot. There's a great deal of traffic on the roads, not all of it human. And it's so dangerous at night. We were merely in a hurry to reach a nice, safe place. You mock this court with your denials. You have nothing, Captain. Release me, Commander. It's this common lout's word against mine.
You will recall Sir Tamra as the knight who warned us against the conspiracy. Sir Temele was a confederate of Al Howe.
Right, I do remember. Oh, he killed the woman! He killed the woman who warned me right in the beginning. Do we really not have any more evidence against him?
Only some blood on their clothes. A sadly common sight on travelers these days. Besides that, nothing. The captain looked into the matter thoroughly.
What would happen if we just kind of executed him for fun?
There'd be some outrage. There's no love for the Ox, but he's a noble. With such scant evidence. But you are within your rights to execute him.
Right. I kind of do want to do that, because he's obviously part of the conspiracy. The conspiracy is real, and they claim their first victim. I suppose it's possible he could be innocent, right?
If he's innocent, I'm the Empress of Orlais. But it's possible, I suppose.
Yeah. The conspiracy is real, and they claim their first victim today.
I fear you're correct.
All right.
What is your will?
Oh. I could behead him, although that's going to cause some outrage. I could release him, but that's not good because he's conspiring against me. Imprison him, I suppose. I guess I could defer to Veril, but I think imprisoning him is probably a smart thing to do.
What is the meaning of this? You can't do this!
Oh, but the commander very much can. This session of the Arling's court is over. And Maker help me. I hope the next one is easier than this.
Next one, you say? Okay, I made a couple of decisions there. I'm not sure what effect they will have. There are some interesting moral dilemmas, but I think I made some of the better choices. There are certainly some more extreme choices I could have made. No one even complimented me on my new armor. It's very sad. I went through all the trouble of buying this and everything. Well, since we've got some downtime, I have picked up some gifts. I'm not sure who they go to, but I've got some alcohols here, and I'm pretty sure I know who those go to. Ogren, have a single malt.
That looks fine indeed.
He enjoyed that. And Aqua Magus.
That looks fine indeed.
Yes, I know you enjoy your alcohols. Justice, I'm sure you'll appreciate Kristoff's locket.
I do not know quite how to thank you.
And his mementos.
I do not know quite how to thank you.
What else? Anders has one earring. Here's a gold earring to go with it.
Ooh, for me?
Yes.
Ooh.
You liked that. Nathaniel, I found a golden vase with the Howe family crest.
Oh, I've always wanted one of these.
And Delilah Howe's letters.
Oh, I've always wanted one of these.
I've got a couple more gifts, but I'm not sure who they would go to. Tiny figures of King Kaelan and Queen Honora. No, I don't know who that would go to. Or a potted plant. Bell collar. I don't know anyone who's got children or pets, so I don't know. Elven runestone. I'm apparently going to find an elf, because I don't have an elf yet, but I've got a bunch of elf things. So I'll just hold on to the rest of these for now. Well, I think we've taken care of all the business we can here in Vigil's Keep, at least for now. I got a bunch of open quests, but not a whole lot I can do with them right now. Let's go after a daughter that has been ransomed. Go to Forlorn Cave and try and rescue Eileen Bensley, who was kidnapped. The kidnappers are demanding 30 sovereigns. So, Forlorn Cove. I think we'll wrap things up there today. Forlorn Cove, not too far away. Treacherous Reefs. Let's see if this is a big area or a small area. It seems pretty nice, but I think this might be just a small area. And here are the ransomers. Probably can't sneak up on them.
Another step and poor Lady Eileen dies. Where's Lord Bensley? The deal was he'd give us the money himself.
You're dealing with me, and you won't get a sovereign until I see the girl.
Orc, show her. Hand over the gold. Now.
Send the girl first, then I'll give you the money. There's no way they're gonna buy this.
Orc, send her over.
Wow. Okay.
The money. Now.
No.
Defend yourselves, men.
What a bloody idiot. He honestly thought after he got rid of his hostage, I'd still pay him. Nope, I don't think so. I don't even come close to thinking so. On the plus side, I've also got this really huge sword, and I'll be able to carve through you nice and quickly, I think. You can just leave Ogren alone, please.
Some blood.
Oh yeah, doing a fair bit of damage. And we have killed all of the kidnappers. Oh, except for this one. Watch out, Ogren. This one's a tough bandit. Better let me handle it. What a bunch of chumps.
Thank you. I thought I was going to die in there.
You're welcome. And goodbye, apparently. Let's loot these corpses and get out of here. We have freed Eileen Bensley, who has now headed home. Her father may write to you again at Vigil's Keep. We may get a message from him eventually.
You know, I'm actually not the first How to be a Grey Warden.
Oh, looks like we have some character development going on for Nathaniel here. A distant relative, I presume?
Following in my grandfather's footsteps, more like. His name was Padric Howe. He joined the Order before it returned to Ferelden just after the war. Never contacted his family again. Just vanished. Now that I know about the joining, I think he died.
It's a fair possibility. Many good men and women die in the joining.
I know that now. Father always said he was a horrible man for abandoning the family to join a pointless cause. I grew up ashamed of my grandfather. But now I see his bravery. That will take some getting used to.
The only shame was your father's. He was a terrible person. Your grandfather, I'm sure, was not.
My father often forgot that nobility has another meaning. You know, my grandfather had a bow passed down from his grandfather. I wonder if it's still around. At any rate, we should probably get back to it. There are Darkspawn to kill, I'll bet. Somewhere.
Oh, sounds like we can find an heirloom for Nathaniel. If we stumble across his grandfather's bow, we'll bring it to him. And, oh yeah, Anders and Justice each have something to say to me. What's up, Anders?
So what would you do if you didn't have to be a Grey Warden?
What would I do if I didn't have to be a Grey Warden? I'd probably be a mage. That is a kind of a strange question to ask for no real reason.
Is it? You've never thought about it? Does nobody ever leave the Wardens?
I don't think he knows that you can't really leave the Wardens. I mean, you can leave, but you'll be tainted forever.
You can run, but you can't hide? I think I've heard that before. I've never liked the idea of being trapped somewhere, to be honest. It reminds me of the Circle. After my 7th escape attempt, you'd think they'd have given me credit for trying.
I'm surprised they didn't just make you a tranquil.
They can't make you tranquil once you've passed your harrowing. I'll wager they regret that rule. You know, there is one thing I miss about the tower. My cat.
You had a cat at the tower?
Mr. Wiggums. He wasn't my cat, he was the tower's mouser. But he took a liking to me. There were days when that stupid cat was the only person I saw. Except for it not being a person. Still, I liked him. Poor Mr. Wiggums.
Alright, if I find some heirlooms for poor Mr. Wiggums, I'll bring them to you. How did poor Mr. Wiggums die?
He became possessed by a rage demon, but he did take out 3 Templars. I was never more proud. A toast to Mr. Wiggums, then. May he forever eat mice in the Fade.
Boy, how embarrassing would that be if you were the Templar that was killed by a demon cat? Named Mr. Wiggums. Put that on my tombstone. Here lies the great Grey Warden, killed by a demon kitty. Justice?
This world is nothing like I thought it would be. The demons lust to cross the veil, but the rest of us scoff. We pity mortals, we do not envy them.
Thanks, we appreciate it.
You misunderstand. We are wrong about this world. There is beauty here, and the mortals, they are worth saving. You helped me in the Fade, and have proven yourself since. It is not right to judge all mortals the same.
I agree, some mortals are terrible. I'm glad you approve of me.
I wonder, may I make a request? There is something in this world you call lyrium. Might you find me an object made from it?
Any object in particular? There are potions made of lyrium.
I desire only the smallest bit of pure rock. The version of lyrium that mortals dream of in the Fade, it is not the same. Here it sings. The sound is something only a spirit could hear, but it summons an ache I didn't know I had.
Okay, I will see if I can find that trinket for you.
Thank you. That is most kind.
Well, I think we've got a lot done today. We've come back to Vigil's Keep, cleared out all of the Darkspawn underneath it, blocked off the Darkspawn, settled a bunch of political matters, rescued a hostage. It's just been a very busy day. So next time, I think there's not a whole lot we can do in Vigil's Keep, so I think we'll take Justice to Amaranthine, because he wanted to go speak to the wife of the soldier whose body he's possessing. So, wait, could Grey Wardens even take wives? I didn't even realize that was a thing. Well, either way, next time we will go and visit Justice's host's wife, and then do a few more quests, I'm sure. Until then, my name is Mike, and this has been Dragon Age Origins Awakening. Thank you for joining me.